How did you feel when you got those two 50 euro donations?
I felt pretty good.
And how did you feel when you realized that they were sent through Apple?
I felt terrible.
Yeah. So I was re-looking at the live stream yesterday, and I saw that you could barely hear the songs. You couldn't hear the songs very well, right?
Well, I could hear the songs all right.
What? Did you say?
I could hear the songs.
All right, I gotta get my dongle.
Yeah, you do.
I got I got a new cord. You want to see it? Look at this. Look at this
Dying to
bad
see
boy
it.
right here. Soft as soft can be, baby. Look at this. You don't have one of these, do you? Fast speed, fast charging, everything.
Uh-huh. Good for you, man. Good for you. We should have a dual sleep stream, and the moderators can um, review videos that people send us and play them out loud while we sleep. In fact, why don't we do a 24-hour live stream right now, or see who ends the live stream first?
Well, first of all, because I have to go and we're going to meet with a lawyer today. So hopefully I just need to be awake for that.
You're getting sued, huh? That's tough, man.
Now we need to talk with a lawyer about starting our meditation center. Hold on. One more ingredient. Can you do something entertaining for a second, Cleva?
No
I
problem.
just found a terma.
Here's a little dancing monkey recipe for you, okay? Please put the money in the hat. For God's sakes. Boom. We're going to be doing, we're going to be clipping every single donation, not every single, but the valuable ones. And we're going to be doing a sleeping stream at some point. I want to do it. I want to do a 24-hour live stream. I want to do a live stream with me sleeping, although it's probably going to get like 5 viewers, but who cares? Why do I dress like such a jackass? I was very heavily influenced by your dad. He taught me the ways. Yeah, a guy coming from a guy called Drunk Donut. Okay, you are a donut. And Ginger Water, we haven't seen you on my live stream in 2 or 3 months, so I don't know what's going on there. I think it's a little bit not reasonable. These are Canadian apples, 100% Canadian, made from Canada. They grow very close to where I live in Canada. They're good, even though they're red. I don't really like red apples, but they're really good. And filled with pesticides, as we all love to see. So we're very smart as human beings. We don't want other animals to eat our food, so we spray poison on top of it so that other life forms doesn't eat it. And then we later then go and eat that product with that pesticides on it. We're fucking geniuses, man, and we should continue doing that. I think it's very good for our health, right? That's the way to move forward. So, good job. Yeah, nice one. You don't even understand that the YouTube flips the camera, so you just drew it on wrong.
What?
You just put dog on your chest. Nice one.
Dude, this stuff is like liquid gold.
And for anybody, is TTS on? Yes. For anybody that misunderstands, that symbol is a Hindu symbol, and it stands for infinity and betterment of life. It's not to be misunderstood with the evil guy. We're not preaching hatred here. We're preaching positivity and love. So send your text-to-speech empowerments on Streamlabs, but not on the iPhone YouTube app on Super Chat. If you send it on Super Chat, make sure it's from Android, laptop, this something, but not the iPhone YouTube app, okay? So I know that Dr. Rob has a finite amount of energy. Yesterday, he expounded a lot of it on me. And today, he's a very calm guy, peaceful. So this is how it is. This is what happens when you rely on nicotine and caffeine and whatever nonsense. But I'm smooth and steady. Tractor is a wave and a crash. And I don't care, by the way, if you're here or not, Dr. Roberto. You can leave the live stream at any moment, and you'll be doing me a favor. I just go live stream by myself with my audience and teach spirituality. So you're not threatening me by leaving the live stream. Okay, and I know you have some sensations that come up when I speak. That's why you're constantly talking over me. So feel your sensations, but don't react to them. So help us, Rob. Tell us some wisdom insights. Tell us some things that people can do to improve their lives.
Yeah, so about the swastika, like swastika is a beautiful symbol. It's a very spiritual symbol. It's a very powerful symbol, and it has nothing to do with Hitler in the traditions of Hinduism and Buddhism. And so, I don't have any weird feelings about that. And the mindset that we can't use different symbols. It's really like the police state mentality about how everything has to be like controlled by these people in power. And there is some truth to that, you know. But if that's just a absolute rule for everybody, it's a really big problem. Um, so I've been thinking about some of that kind of stuff recently.
What do you think about Islam?
I don't. I don't
What
have
what
any
what thought?
reason. I don't have any reason to think about Islam.
So if you had to come up with some opinions on Islam, what kind of opinions do you have of the religion?
I don't have to.
Alex Jones did a video with Sneeko discussing religion or Islam today.
I don't have any interest in Alex Jones or anything like that. So,
I do.
okay, for you.
My name is Shiva Shambo, and I like Alex Jones. Watch Alex Jones. I think he's a. I think he's a man.
And I think that this like who are like you're not appealing to anybody by tweeting about that you like Alex Jones. It's not controversial either. He's just a random like freak guy. Nobody cares about Alex Jones anymore. He's so irrelevant.
Yeah. Um, that just shows me where your mind is because all you care about is appealing to people. But you're saying that I'm not appealing to anybody by saying Alex Jones. I'm just saying in a fact, an opinion. Also, I definitely shouldn't have had ended my live stream. I would have much more of a dynamic. I'll make a lot more donations, and because I just know your energy goes down when you expand a lot. You're a very low potency individual, and I am going to be doing a 1 hour live stream expose on you. Maybe tomorrow. I think we're gonna list everything. So this, I've been gathering intelligence on you for a long time, and tomorrow I think we're gonna release it all.
I
And
bought
that's
the Gemini Plus subscription, so I can make an entire album of music about you and release it and sell it.
well, that'll be copyright infringement, wouldn't it? And you're benefiting off my.
Absolutely not, it wouldn't. It's
Oh
AI
yes.
songs about you and drifting and begging for money and stuff, but I'm not in that modality right now, so but we really enjoyed those songs at the towards the end of that stream and how you reacted. We all enjoyed that a lot.
And by we, you mean you and two other people.
You know,
Otherwise, it's just
had
very
like
boring.
60 people in the stream. We were playing the album, the songs.
So you are giving me valuable information as to potentially file a lawsuit against you in the future for
How about a
defamation.
fart suit? Like, can I file a stink suit against you for when you came to my house and smelled it up?
Yeah, I do smell people's houses when
Yeah,
I go
so
there.
is there a lawsuit
100%.
possible? We've got a message from Spain here. Should we listen to it?
And the answer is no.
Hold on, let's try. They sent
So
me a voice
smelling
message.
is not
Somebody
against the
from
law.
Spain. No, Spain's good, man. That's where we want to head. We want to head to Spain.
No, Spain is opening its borders to every population,
Okay,
and the country is being destroyed.
okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, Val.
All right, so text to speech is open, everybody. So feel welcome to send a text to speech.
I smell like lavender, and it's not against the law to smell people's houses, which your house definitely smelled. It smelled of pig fat. You know, the like if you have a slice of raw
Mom was cooking,
bacon,
wasn't
maybe.
she? So that's why it smelled that way.
Well, yeah, somebody
Wait,
killed a
hold
pig
on.
and
I'm
cooked it.
trying to concentrate, man. Hold on for a sec here. All right, let's get our donate button and pin. So if you send a text to speech donation through Streamlabs, your message and everything will show up here.
We need Welch's jelly to be back here again.
Oh yeah, they'll be back anytime soon. Your girlfriend. All right, here we go. Let's listen.
I have an idea for Shiva. Why don't we participate and volunteer with UNICEF? Because today I had a call from UNICEF because I'm a donor, and he may also be a donor also too. I will offer his number to put in contact, put them in contact with them because I think they know them already, right? Ha ha ha.
So if you send a text to speech donation through Streamlabs, that will come through this speaker. It will come through this speaker right here. There's a hi-fi speaker. Everybody on the live streams, more than 100 people will hear it.
I'm
I
so
am not real.
appreciative
I am
of
not
doing
real. I am not
this.
real. I am not 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 real. I'm 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 not real. I am 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 not real. And if you'd like to call in, you can also call in through the WhatsApp number. So if anybody out there wants to call in and talk to me and Shiva, especially spiritual people, you can call in.
I'm having an orgasm in my mind right now. Can you do something about it? I bet Dr. Rob doesn't even know what that means. He doesn't have third eye orgasms or has ever activated his pineal gland. The only orgasm he knows is the penile orgasm. The penis. It's very vulgar and coarse. But more refined, subtle orgasms, like with a third eye, it's pronounced to him.
You have a very
Yes,
low
this is a new
standard
life.
of ecstasy and bliss. So that's why you think that you're having this incredible experience. You're just a little bit relaxed and you think that you're just like you thought you were an arhat or whatever. But let's not get into the technicalities of your ignorance. Did you watch the new video, Buddhism for Dummies? Did you watch that? Were you there for the premiere?
I'm not a dummy, so of course I wouldn't watch
Well,
that.
why wouldn't you take a look and check it out and see what was going on there? Just to take a look.
I'll check it out later. You're not exactly the content creator that I most consume content energy
Yeah,
from.
you watch like Alex Jones. Good for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Here, we got a message.
I must cancel all the hack me account. They hacked me account bank, and I can't remember all the password from all the mails. So before that, I can't, but I will. And I must go to the, I don't know how it says, Peace General, well, the law, you know, or something legal with my,
What is
uh,
this? What are you
From
doing?
Spain.
with my,
This is not
I
you
had
answering your emails on a live stream.
I'm not answering my emails. We would like, Spain is one of the places that we'd like to set up a meditation center. So if I give the time and share the energy,
At Seraph _Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. Where do you find these people?
They're drawn to him like
Sarah,
flies
can you
on
send the
shit.
money that you owe me? Can you send the hundreds and hundreds of dollars that you owe me, please?
What the hell? He owes you money?
Yeah, he owes me quite a bit of money.
You let him borrow money from
And
you?
Shiva Maharaj donated $1.99. Very wise words from Dr. Rob's wife.
I don't know how
Uh-oh.
it says, a business selling the used parts, but really, not the cabinet or cabinet.
At
There's
Seraph
something
_Null donated
weird
6
there
Israeli new shekels and 90
happening,
agarot.
and when
Oh, he
I'm
is the
in,
best. Rob, I owe you nothing. Star of David emoji.
Yeah, this
You will owe me something when I come and take what belongs to me. All right, so I want to share something with everybody, okay? So everybody please listen closely and clearly, and I want you to hear this interesting thing that I just came across online.
Shiva Kaila Shambho on the glowing feed, trading in the stillness for the things he needs. He calls it a temple, but we know it's a hole, a digital bucket for a starving little soul. $2 here and a 5 spot there, to buy him a crown out of thin static air. The ego is swelling on a shoestring budget. He calls it a blessing, but we're forced to trudge it. Down in the swamp, the water is thick, chasing the light that makes us feel sick. Swamp people dreaming on a lowest screen, hoping the guru becomes what he's seen. Throwing a coin, make the teacher grow tall while we ride in the stake behind the firewall, behind the firewall, behind the firewall. Then came the master, the doctor named Rob, calling out the smell, challenging the job, exposing the rottenness, the mud on our shoes, while Shiva Kailash hides in his views.
Uh-oh, Alex Jones.
He begs for the 5 spots to fight off the truth, like a tired old lion with a fake plastic tooth.
Hey,
We send in the money, we sharpen the lies, feeding the war where nobody dies. Down in the swamp, the water is thick, chasing the light that makes us feel sick. Swamp people dreaming on a lowest screen, hoping the guru becomes what he's seen. Throwing a coin, make the teacher grow tall while we ride in the stake behind the firewall, behind the firewall, behind the firewall. $2, $5, digital ride. Shambo, Shambo, we give what we've got.
that's incredible. It's just a swamp. Beautiful.
So I want to comment and say that this filter that you have on, this yellow filter, it really brings out the old 60-year-old man in you. And this is the really identity to who you are. How your eyes move in this color, in this shade of yellow, how your eyes are. It just perfectly describes who you are as a human being. And I think it's so good and so wise. So, yeah, nobody cares about that. And you're my number one fan. You're my biggest celebrity. You're obsessed with me. I stream in your brain. And it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't even bother me the slightest. Okay? So cut that out as soon as you can, and let's get to some real dynamics, because this is not important. Okay, you want to know something? You want to see something? I'll show you something. Look what I have here. I have a pack of clown cards. Let's listen to some wisdom of this clown. Here's a clown himself with his weapon of choice, making rice. It says, you need to become a hero of stopping. I have no idea what that means, but I'm sure he knows what it means. Here's him pretending to meditate. And the wisdom goes, what's here now doesn't need more. Okay, that's actually kind of wise. Let's skip to the third one, okay? He hears him. No, we're gonna skip that one. He hears him with his art, okay? This is what Roberto calls art. Just some like it doesn't get better, it just gets less worse. That sounds like some something an 80-year-old man would say. It doesn't get better, it gets less worse. What the hell is even that? Do I have to go any further? Here's him holding a $100 bill with his absurd hat. And it says, no doer, no doing, nothing done. He just makes things up that makes no
You
sense,
really don't
and he says that it's
understand. No,
wise.
Shiva, you really don't understand that? Pause for a sec. Pause
Here's,
for a sec. You really don't understand that?
you don't tell me to
Hello, I'm asking you a
pause.
question. You really don't understand
Hello?
that?
That being what? I've read now many cards. Oh, you forgot? You
Okay.
don't even know
Well,
what you mean?
let's
That's
continue
right.
then. No doer, no doing, no done.
I donated $5.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
And the crazy thing is Prem
Thank you,
Seva,
JK.
I think that he actually doesn't understand that. All right, so we just had a new release come out from our favorite artists, and this is a great time to send a super chat and a great time to listen deeply, and let's see what comes out of this.
The only artist that I listen to is Serotonin.
It's got a good beat. Okay, maybe let's not interrupt the song with this blaring sound of people giving you $2 and $5. Can you pause that for a sec?
Oh
Talk
yeah, let me
about
pause it.
AI
Hold on.
slop. Talk about Shiva balancing on $2 and $5 bills.
Let me pause it. Hold on, let me pause it.
MacDaddy82 donated $5 for the Have a Good Day Fund.
Mag Daddy. Thank you so much, Tara. Mag Daddy wins.
Swamp is stirring, $2 for the entry fee. A digital Shiva begging for his identity. He's counting coins while the wheel of sharp weapon spins. Trading Dharma for the dopamine where the glitch begins. Banned from the garden, now he's planting seed the mud. Claiming purity.
Hold on. I have to
Please, for
stop.
God's sakes. They're giving you $2. Like, what do you give the whole stream to them? Like, what are we doing here? Make it $5
What are
or
you doing
something.
here?
The
What are
more that
you
people,
doing here?
hello, have you ever heard about economics, supply and demand? The more that there's a demand to blare nonsense into the screen, the scene, right? The more that you say, oh, now you got to give $5 to do that. Hello, anybody home?
That's Satu Akibachi 7,896 donated $3 Canadian. Rob's just telling.
Yeah. He's Welch's jelly. Hey, wink. Yeah, we love hearing that vacuum in the background, by the way. That's really good. Thanks for that.
Kevin donated $40. This is a test super chat message. At MacDaddy82 donated $5. Who is this Rob guy?
This Rob guy is a doctor that earned his doctorate degree at the local clown college. And now he's an expert online, saying that people owe him money, but he has no anything with them. So, yeah.
Okay, and so one of the really rich things that we can do here, everybody, and we did this on the last stream, it was very effective. So Shiva was getting like these $2 and $5 donations, and it really builds up his ego. So his community is called the Swamp. Shiva's community is called the Swamp. And it builds up his ego, and it's something that they do to like reify themselves.
Daddy82 says,
And we
let's
created a
throw in
really
his ears
rich.
some more.
Please just turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
We created this dynamic where someone sent like a really large donation through Streamlabs that humbled his community. It humbled the swamp people. It humbled the Swamp King, and it took. And then we did more of the music, and it totally turned everything on its head. So that's something that we could do.
Okay. So this AI nonsense that you're doing, it doesn't bother me at all. I don't think it's respectful. I don't think it's good. And I think it's very low effort. And I think you should cut it out. I think you should stop it.
Okay. Hold on. Let's stop it. Look at all this money coming in, man.
Shiva Maharaj Yeshwar donated $1.99.
All these $2
Hey, Rob,
bills are
don't
just
lotus
flowing
his
in,
rose.
man. This is incredible.
Oh, that is very true, Shiva. I didn't think of that. And that's right.
Okay,
with
let's
love
listen to the
vacuum.
song.
The swamp is stirring, $2 for the entry fee. A digital Shiva begging for his identity. He's counting coins while the wheel of sharp weapon spins, trading Dharma for the dopamine where the glitching begins. Banned from the garden, now he's planting
That's
seeds
Isha
of mud,
Foundation.
claiming purity while he's thirsting for a digital fuse. His mirror's Dr. Rob, he's teaching what he hates the most. A self-made guru haunting his own social media ghost. Shambo, he's selling the stench. A king in a mode while the world's in a trench. Throw a nickel in the puddle, see the ego grow. He's a guru of nothing that the swamp people know. The wheel is a boomerang, look at where it lands. Broken lineage in his greedy digital hands. Avoidance is a strategy, he won't look at the screen unless the green is flowing and the ego's getting preen. $5 for a lie, 10 for a hollow blessing. The swamp is getting deeper with every truth he's suppressing. Dr. Rob is the obsession, the centerpiece of the shrine. A puppet master dancing on a purely toxic line. He preaches cleanliness, but he's swimming in the filth. A spiritual scavenger looking for a nickel of wealth. Shambo, he's selling the stench. A king in a mode while the world's in a trench. Throwing nickels in the puddle, see the ego grow. He's a guru of nothing that the swamp people know. The wheel is a boomerang, look at where it lands. Broken lineage in his greedy digital hands. Isha won't take him, he's banned from the gate. Sadhguru's shadow is a burden he can't translate. Pure in the eyes of the blind in the mist. A guru who only exists because Dr. Rob is his fist. Keep your change, Shiva, the swamp is full. Shambo!
Wow. That was very
Listen.
Blue light bleeding on the snack pack towers. Cloud clock spinning through the laggy hours. Screen king shivering in a damp ergonomic cage. Parsing truth from a lower's image on the page.
Because because I was using names and stuff, now it's saying specific public figures or organizations like Dr. Rob. So
I'm a public figure.
no, it said
I'm a
like
public
Dr.
figure.
Rob. It didn't say like
Yeah,
Shiva. So I don't know what.
Sure. I'm sure. Look, we can listen to an actual AI music written by a professional, not some little prompts you put in and took like 10 seconds of work. Okay? Here, let's listen to this. Okay, this is by Seraph Noel, our friend. You should subscribe to his channel.
Meditations in a got the vision in his hand. The funny costumes chipping through the night. Some say he's crazy, but he's shining with the light. White ball full of wisdom, up in the air. Every live stream starts with a coming little prayer. Everybody flow. Laugh a little louder, let the good vibes grow. Raise your hands up high. Your love together, reaching for the sky. Shiva loves that. Following the way, looking for a virgin life. From 1 to 5 days, I'm thinking every morning. People living here, living up in Canada, keeping everything real. Still just nobody's chasing bigger dreams. Building up a channel, stacking up the streams.
Yeah, that's absolutely horrible. That's going to make you lose viewers. Everybody's going to lose. It's totally intelligible. No one can even hear what's being said. There's nothing for me to respond about it. It doesn't. I don't even know what it's saying. There's no narrative. There's no clarity even in the words. There's no fidelity. Yeah, this is really shit. There's nothing there, man. It's just like random techno music. I don't want to listen to random techno music, dude. What are you doing? From Vietnam to Canada snow, there's more viewers nobody knows. Laugh in the comments, smile at the fight in the book online, streaming all night. Different teachers, same desire, building community, going higher, 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 higher. Didn't we just have an entire dialogue yesterday about how you're not building any community at all? Didn't we? And also, you've got like a weird. Yeah, this is like a pit bull. This is like pit bull type, and it's just nonsense. It's fucking horrible. Jeez Louise. Dude, please. Dude, this is just like shitty techno music. Please turn this off, man. It's just techno. It's just AI. You're just playing AI techno music. There's barely any lyrics in it. What are you dancing to?
All right, I don't know if we're gonna get a copyright strike by Rihanna and Pitbull.
Jesus Christ, Rihanna and Pitbull. A Rihanna and Pitbull inspired song. What kind of AI are you using? All right, shush, be quiet. I listened to your song. I listened to an absolutely horrible song. This song will actually have lyrics.
The signal's weak, but the wallet's open wide. Just a couple dollars for the king to hide. Swamp people pulling pennies in a rusted tin, hoping the master lets the light leak in. $2 for a guru who's been from the gates. $5 more while the algorithm waits. While the algorithm waits. He's now a sad guru. He's a ghost in the machine, selling purity for pennies, staying virgin wife clean. Stink of the swamp on a high-speed stream, reifying egos in a digital dream. Oh, Shiva came to Shambo, the swamp king on a throne, built a pair of social ties and hearts of silicon, fighting Dr.Rob, your mirror and your ghost, the one you call your enemies, the one you love the most. Master of the rotten, king of the stink, give him your pride. Don't stop. your teacher, though you spit at his name. Your life is a reaction, a flickering flame, challenging the rot while you hide in the weeds, sowing shallow views for your followers' needs. Banned from the mountain, but you're king of the mud. Spiritual representation is thicker than blood. They don't understand the Dharma, they just thicker than blood. They don't understand the Dharma, they just hate who you hate. Refining their ego before it's too late. Parasocial soldiers in a war you can't win, hiding behind purity to cover the sin. Oh, Shiva, Kailash, Shambho, the Swamp King on a throne, built of parasocial ties and hearts of silicon. Fighting Dr.Rob, your mirror and your ghost, the one you call your enemies, the one you love the most. Master of the rotten, king of the stink, give him your pride, don't stop to think. Don't stop to think. $2, $5, wash away the doubt. This is what the guru is really all about. Validate the king, validate the fear, ignoring the wisdom that's actually here. Actually here, actually here. Oh, Shiva, Kailash, Shambho, the Swamp King on a throne, built of parasocial ties and hearts of silicon. Fighting Dr.Rob, your mirror and your ghost, the one you call your enemies, the one you love the most. Master of the rotten, king of the stink, give him your pride.
All right, this is garbage.
Don't stop to think.
We're literally losing half our
Okay, I'm gonna turn
viewers.
that one off. I'm
This
gonna
is
turn
garbage.
that one off. That's fine. That wasn't that great. I admit that wasn't
This
that
is all
great, but
garbage.
it's
This is all
certainly a
garbage.
lot of people understood it. They understood what was being said.
You putting in some prompts into AI, making it say some catchy 2-word rhymes is not really impressive. Okay. On the other hand, what Seraph Noah created is a masterpiece. It's a work of art. It takes a professional to do that. Your AI can't make pauses like that. Your AI can't make a beat like that. Your AI can't actually progress into a story. It's just some simple, a $2 or $20 subscription that you're paying to some generic AI. It's not good enough. So you're really gonna have to increase your skills here. And anyways, moving aside, we need to move this aside because this is not dynamic enough. This is absolute worthless. This is being very lazy. And you putting in prompts AI, basically making AI makes things up. It makes the viewers go sleep. It makes people be bored. I'm bored. Okay. And people are just leaving and going about their lives. It's not good enough. So please do better. Thank you, Satya. Thank you.
What's your favorite kind of music, Shiva?
How about rap music? All right, here we go. I'm sorry, guys. You're gonna have to listen to this ear torture once again.
It's not
But
ear
after
torture. A
this,
lot of people are really enjoying it. I'm
yeah.
just saying people don't
Please.
donate to you because of any spiritual practice or deep relationship with you. They do it as a way to like interrupt the flow of what's going on here. And they also do it because for whatever reason they feel interested, but they don't have the capacity to understand the dynamics going on. And for as far as anybody knows, you don't either to a very significant degree, you know.
Well, that's simply not true. I'm much more spiritual than you. I have much more spiritual
You
wisdom
said
and
that
insight, and I'm living more
you
spiritually.
don't understand no doer, no doing, nothing done. You don't understand that, right? You have no idea what
I
that is.
understand that it's such a deep way that there's no point in me even describing it or
Yeah.
explaining it. Okay. So if there's no doer,
So
what am I
we
going to
have a
explain
link for
you what
donation,
nothing is?
everybody, at the bottom of this screen. Streamlabs donation, 100% of your donation goes to the creator. And
It gets read via text to speech. So interrupt the flow here. Please spare us from the ear torture that he's about to expound upon us. And if you are here and you're enjoying his music, please let me know, okay? So maybe there's some odd person out of the 60 people that are here that enjoys this music that you're making. Very genetic blend, you know, ChatGPT songs. So no. Well,
The AI is
Yeah, that
the
was really
AI
good.
just has so many layers of, like, superimposed morality that it can sniff when you're trying to do something that it would say, "Oh, I don't do that. I don't do stuff like that."
Yeah,
So
because you're not a
but no, but
professional.
once I get my meditation center here in Vietnam, I'm gonna build a massive compute center, and I'm gonna be hosting localized AI models to create just the most horrible things to poison your mind and poison your identity and attack you. I'm gonna use a localized AI model without limits to
Okay.
attack your identity
So tomorrow we are
and your
going to be doing a
community.
1 hour live stream exposing everything I know about Dr. Rob. He will have no ability to stop me. And we're gonna say everything. We're gonna tag his full
We
government
already went
name.
through an entire process of talking about how you don't have a
No, we
community.
didn't.
Nobody listens to you like that. Nobody supports you or is involved with you like that.
Oh
You
yes,
can't
I do.
identify a single person that actually has some significant or meaningful spiritual practice experience that's aligned with you in any
If
way.
you have
Not
significant and
even a
meaningful
single
spiritual
person.
practice, please let me know in the comments.
All right, here we go.
Please let me
Here we
know if
go.
you're
It's
here and
it
you're a
worked. We got
community
it
member.
through. A little bit of wiggle room. We were able to get it through. So let's see. This may be my magnum opus. Let's try.
Yeah. That's really good rap. Love it, man. Love it.
I know you were trying
Really
to trick
skilled with
me. I
AI.
know you were trying to trick me.
Sun beat down, but the swamp stayed cold. Another fake prophet with a story sold. He logged online with his empty bowl in hand, begging for the pennies in a digital land. Begging for the pennies in a digital land. He called himself a guru, but he's spiritually dry. Selling you a ticket to a fabricated sky. Selling you a ticket just to pick the sky. $5 holler just to ease the pain, while the Swamp King washes your mind down the drain. He's a hopeless beggar, hungry for the gold, trading out the Dharma for a lie that's getting old. You donate your dollars to dissociate away, while the fake teacher's pocket gets fatter every day. While the fake teacher's pocket gets fatter every day. But Dr. Rob is shining, teaching what is true, lighting up the Dharma, showing what to do. Whoa. Swamp people clicking, trying not to feel, paying for a fantasy that never was real. He's hiding from the trying to see, he's running from the light. He's hiding from the truth, he's running from the light. Spitting on the master cause he knows he isn't right. Dr. Rob standing steady like a tree in the storm, teaching real wisdom like a tree in the storm, teaching real wisdom in its purest form. While the beggar in the swamp just whines and he pleads, feeding off the trauma and the followers' needs. He's a hopeless beggar, hungry for the gold, trading out the Dharma for a lie that's getting old. You donate your dollars to dissociate away, while the fake teacher's pocket gets fatter every day. While the fake teacher's pocket gets fatter every day. But Dr. Rob is shining, teaching what is true, lighting up the Dharma, showing what to do. Whoa. Association station, hand over the cash, turn away from reality, burn it in the trash. But the Dharma ain't for sale, it's a path you gotta walk, while the Swamp King is drowning in his own cheap talk. Yeah, spiritual grifter with a void inside, got nowhere to run and got nowhere to hide. He's a hopeless beggar, hungry for the gold, trading out the Dharma for a lie that's getting old. You donate your dollars to dissociate away, while the fake teacher's pocket gets fatter every day. While the fake teacher's pocket gets fatter every day. But Dr. Rob is shining, teaching what is true, lighting up the Dharma, showing what to do. Whoa.
Cornell donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot through Super Chat. Rob, you can hire me to make some music for you.
Yeah, Sarah, if you're I don't know if you got like a TBI or something, but I thought a little bit higher of you. And I don't know if something has happened or gone on where you've backslided quite seriously. But this is like you're like back where when I first met you, man. Like back when you were just, you know, following Shiva and didn't know about me, and then you seems like you were getting better and a little bit more informed and contemplative, and it seems like you've fallen back in some way. I don't know what it's about, but you come off as a lot more shallow and hollow than you did before. That's my perception. So I don't know. I don't know if there's something going on in your life or something has come up or, only you know that, but that's the sense that I get. And you know if I'm wrong or right. I don't know.
Let me get this
And
straight.
then like Satya Bakshi,
So,
nobody has any idea who you are. You're totally random. Shiva has no idea who you are. Just because you give him $10 a month doesn't mean anything to anybody.
so just because this man doesn't donate to you as much as he did before, it means something is wrong with him. Am I
No,
hearing that
I'm not
correctly?
saying that. I could see why you would have that perception. I'm saying from where I'm sitting, I'm talking to Seraph. I'm saying it seems like something's going on with him. Something's come up or he's going through something. If that's not the case, it's not the case. And he knows that.
Mhm.
Right? Isn't that
Let me
fair?
backtrack.
I'm not telling him that that is the case. I'm saying that's my perception. And I'm saying, if he can see for himself, that's true. He knows better than me about what's been going on with him or how he's doing. I don't know. He wasn't very active in
No,
the
the
live
answer to that
streams.
is
He wasn't very active in the live streams for a while, and so me or yours, and so I didn't know what was going on.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot through Super Chat. Yes, I need help, Doc. I'd like to heal.
Shiva Kaila Shambho on the glowing feed.
I'm done.
Trading in the stillness for the things he needs. He calls it a
All right. I won't play that again.
So let me tell you the answer to that question. And the energy that you had, please turn off the vacuum. The energy that you had once is no longer there. The dynamic that you had, positive, you were resting on your laurels for too long. Now those laurels have gone away. You've used them up.
And something like that can also be a sign for
Now,
Seraph, right? Because Seraph knows if he's been going through something's come up or he's gone through something, he's been going through something, etc. And so if I'm saying that and that actually is true, then he's gonna be like, "Whoa, how does Dr. Rob know that?" Because I praise that he's standoff about the whole situation. And hey, Shiva doesn't even know what it doesn't even can't even comprehend that kind of perceptivity or connectivity to perceive something like that, right? So it's for Seraph. I don't need anything from anybody. I'm not an online beggar. I'm not willing to trade my spirituality for superficial views about virgins and like literally listening to Alex Jones and stuff like that, and then just begging for money online. I'm not willing to trade my spirituality for that kind of stuff. Certainly not as a career path or a life path.
yeah. So we shouldn't eat old food, as the saying goes. You have to cook new food, make good karma every day. You can't rely on the beneficial aspects that you've done yesterday
No, you don't even
and
practice
benefiting
sadhana.
from that.
You don't practice sadhana. You told me you haven't done Shiva
I don't
Mahamudri
practice
for like
sadhana.
months. And I was watching that guy that me and you watched, that guy who
Why
actually
does
lives at
somebody practice
Isha,
sadhana?
that guy
Why?
who actually lives
Why
at
does somebody
Isha,
practice
that guy
sadhana?
who actually lives at
But
Isha, and
why
he's been
would somebody
practicing it
practice
for like
sadhana?
3 times a day or four
That's
times a
right.
day for
I
almost three
am the
months.
sadhana. I have gotten the benefits from the sadhana. I have gotten the benefits. So when you do some
Are you
objective and
really
you get the objective,
backsliding
there is no
this
more need
month, this much,
to make that objective.
Shiva? Like, are you actually backsliding this much? I don't really understand it.
I'm not on any slide. I'm sitting on a chair, very comfortably, in fact. Thank you very much for your concern, though. I'm not sliding anywhere.
At Seraph_Null donated 69 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot through Super Chat. Thank you for being perceptive, Dr. Rob. I was indeed very sick and I'm healing myself. My first step to redemption will be moving to Streamlabs.
Okay, well, we're waiting for that. We're going to be here and we're going to wait for that together, Seraph. So we welcome that. And we welcome that shift and that dynamic, energetic weight being transferred or lifted, and it can be as deep and as intense as you would like it to be. And I'm willing to accept your offering. And I hope that it's a major offering that has a major effect on these community dynamics, especially Shiva's ego. Because
Do not let
you
him
could
trick
see
you.
with yesterday.
Do not let
No,
him
no,
trick
no. You
you.
could see
He's trying
with
to trick you by
yesterday.
saying that if you
You
donate
could
large
see with
amounts, you'll have a positive
yesterday.
shift. Don't
You
let him
could
trick
see
you.
with yesterday when I was like perceiving, and I don't know because you don't really know if that's the truth or not unless you form that level of connection with me. Like, well, that person's probably telling the truth. But you saw yesterday, like I really hammered in on Shiva, and our community hammered in on Shiva about he doesn't have like any community around him at all. And so we developed this mentality, the swamp. Shiva's community is known as the swamp, and it's full of the swamp people that give him like $2 bills and $5 bills. And so now I've seen him like very directly, like leaning onto Seraph, like Seraph is a very important part of my life.
Seraph_Null donated
Seraph's our
17 Israeli
community
new
member.
shekels and 90 agarot. I feel like a hot girl in Tinder.
Seraph, don't go with this man. He's bad for you. You need to be treated right. Yeah, the bad boys are exciting, but it's just not good for your health. Okay, he's just gonna heartbreak you. Don't do that. And yeah, Seraph is a community member. Definitely. We have lots of community members here. If you're part of the community, please let me know in the comments. So please prove Dr. Rob wrong. Please send some super chats to show that I have community members. So yeah, it's not true. It's not true. And also something that Mr. Shiva said in the comments in the super chat a few minutes ago is that lotus flowers do bloom in the swamp. So the enlightened flower blooms in the swamp, and I'm the king of that swamp. So I'm the king of enlightenment. And you're a simple doctor that treats people that have hemorrhoids
No, I'm
and
serious
hernias.
about that. Like Shiva has this community and he's constantly appealing to the lowest common denominator of people that have basically zero interest and zero capacity to understand the Dharma, to understand Buddhism, to understand enlightenment. And he's constantly trying to graft himself and appeal himself to those kinds of people so that he can get, like be a beggar, like an online panhandler and get $2 and $5 bills from them online.
I virtually reject everything you said because I don't refer to people as the lowest common
No,
denominator
but
of anything.
that is what we call
And
your
that's very
community, right? That's
disrespectful.
what your Discord is, right? Shiva's Swamp. And then the swamp people are your community. And if anybody were to go to Shiva's Discord server, I think you'd probably be taken aback by how just like vile it is. And those are the kinds of people that are willing to be actually try to be close with Shiva or go into a community space that he's facilitating. The truth of the matter is, Shiva, is that people don't trust you. And that's just is what it is, man.
People trust me.
I don't trust you.
Blue light flickering on a face that's pixel thin. The swamp is rising, let the digital feast begin. Shiva Kaila Shambo leaning in too close, feeding on the static, acting like a ghost. Feeding on the static, acting like a ghost. He's got a list of enemies, a shelf of hollow pride. But Dr. Rob is lurking on the other side. The latency is creeping, the buffer's getting slow. He's telling us the secret that he doesn't really know.
Oh my God.
$2 to the swamp, $5 to build
It was like a build-up. It was like a trick. It was like, I'm an AI model and I'm not right on the money. I'm just kind of talking about stuff that doesn't really make sense. So let's listen from the beginning, because it seems like there's maybe something deeper in here. And the thing is that people don't understand, right? Is like Jesus Christ Saves saying, wow, an AI song. This is a spiritual environment. The community that I've been building for years as a Buddhist monk, and now like the standard that I hold Shiva to, random weirdo swamp people on YouTube live streams are totally irrelevant. And Shiva just tries to create a persona that's easy to like to grift money off of people. And then he uses the dynamics of this guy that people
I
definitely
am
don't like,
easily
right? This
likable.
idea that, oh, I
I'm
definitely don't
creative.
like that Rob guy, whoever he is. I don't know what this is about, but Shiva's
Yeah,
better
because
than him. I
you're
better
hard
give him
to
some
like.
money,
Yeah,
and
your
then I'll feel better,
personality
and
sucks.
I'll be
Sorry to say.
fighting in the war, the parasocial war.
I know it's very vulgar.
Blue light flickering on a face that's pixel thin. The swamp is rising, let the digital feast begin. Shiva, Kyla, Shambo, leaning in too close. Feeding on the static, acting like a ghost. Feeding on the static, acting like a ghost. He's got a list of enemies, a shelf of hollow pride. But Dr. Rob is lurking on the other side. The latency is creeping, the buffer's getting slow. He's selling us the secret that he doesn't really know. $2 to the swamp, 5 to build the wall. Praying to the guru so we don't have to fall. Dr. Rob is coming with a mirror and a light, but we keep the windows closed to keep out the sight. Swamp people sinking in the middle of the feed, trading all our currency for the things we think we need. He's got an avoidant habit hiding in the code, painting over cracks on this broken digital road. I'm the king of the mire, he whispers in the mic, he whispers in the mic, while the comment section battles in a rhythmic spike. We're clutching at the pennies, hoping for a key, hoping for a key to unlock the misery and finally be free. But Shiva's just a mirror for the mud inside our chest, chasing down the monster, failing every test. $2 to the swamp, 5 to build the wall. Praying to the guru so we don't have to fall. Dr. Rob is coming with a mirror and a light, but we keep the windows closed to keep out the sight. Swamp people sinking in the middle of the feed, trading all our currency.
So I want you to pause it for a second. I want to acknowledge something. I want to acknowledge somebody on your channel who's a moderator. And he says, hey, y'all, if you want to win the swamp something, then show Shiva how much you think he's a scammer. That's the kind of people that he puts as moderators. I wouldn't even dream of putting anybody as a moderator in my channel that has any kind of serious negative opinion on you. Yeah, maybe vulgar, yeah, maybe you're coarse or whatever. But that's just retardation. And that's the kind of people that you take charge of your community. So very, very low, I'll say. Very, very low. So please turn off the vacuum. We'd love to hear the vacuum be turned off. Yeah, okay, no more of this AI. This is just so, this is like good for you, okay? I'm sure you're enjoying it, but nobody here is enjoying it, including me. No, Max, somebody has to do show some character to become a moderator, not give Dr. Rob $2 and he'll make him a moderator because, you know, whatever else.
All right, come on, everybody. Let's get some energy here. Let's get some W's in the chat. Let's get some donations starting to come in. Let's get a big donation. Let's get a major donation. Let's get a big, the donations that I've received up to now are what they are. But now's an opportunity for somebody to make a great donation, a big donation, a practice of self-sacrifice. Especially if you've been away for a while, now you're coming back. It's a great time to donate, show your support. Could be $20, could be $50, could be $100 donation on Streamlabs, just to show that there's really that heart and that energy I know a lot of people here in America. America is one of the wealthiest countries in the world. You do not have to be shy about making $100 donation if you're in that kind of financial situation. You can also become a member on our channel. There's a lot of ways that you can support, and your greatest support is your practice, your meditation.
He's shouting from the attic, but he never left the street. No keys to the ignition, never felt the driver's seat. Just a ghost in the machine, spinning yards of holy fire, while the mama makes the dinner in the house of the liar. He's selling salvation for a pocket full of change, polishing the ego on a digital exchange. He's never hit the highway, he's never seen the dawn, just clicking on the icons while the real world moves on. Oh, the Swamp King is waiting for the feed to turn go, trading in the spirit for a story that's old. But the masters in the garden walking past.
I want to pause this for a sec because I want to clarify this. You don't have a community. So this song isn't for your community. You don't have a community, right? It's for our community that you're a part of, that I'm a part of. You appealing to like random people online, hoping they will give you money and like positioning yourself as a fake guru or something, and a AI specialist, whatever it is that you position yourself as. None of that those people don't exist, man. That's just you, the Swamp
Max
King.
Enlightenment
That's why
donated
we call you
$1.
the Swamp King. Do you not understand that, Shiva? The Swamp King and the Swamp People, these anonymous people that don't exist, that we don't know, that have nothing to do with the path, that don't care, that aren't invested in any way except for this superficial parasocial dynamic that doesn't have anything to do with anything. Well, come on, Sherry Jackson. If you can afford 6 AC/DC tickets, you should be able to afford a donation. What's going on here?
While the snake oil salesman paints the blue in our eyes. Yeah, he's building up a temple out of hollow command. Just a failure at the launch with a heavy empty hand. The contract is written in the comments and the lies. One side holds a mirror, the other shuts their eyes. Dr. Rob is breathing in the silence of the soul, while Shiva needs the money just to keep playing the role. It's a superficial sermon for the ones who can't see, trading in the truth for a plastic guarantee. He's afraid of the motion, he's afraid of the key. He'd rather sell the shackles than to set the spirit free. Oh, the Swamp King is waiting for the feed to turn and go, trading in the spirit for a story that's old. But the masters in the garden walking past are the wise, while the snake oil salesman paints the blue in our eyes. Yeah, he's building up a temple out of hollow command. Just a failure at the launch with a heavy empty hand. In the phantom of a life he never claimed, a guru in the basement with a spirit that's tamed. He's begging for the nickel, he's begging for the pride. There's nowhere left to run, there's nowhere left to hide.
I got your throat chakra right here, buddy.
The venomous snake is known by many as a dangerous energy, but in fact, if you can tame that energy, it's a powerful tool.
But he's stuck in the mire, Shambo, burning in his own desire. Keep your pace, keep your pride. The master's at the wheel, but you're stuck inside.
Donated $1 on Streamlabs. Dr. Rob's wife donated $150 through Streamlabs. Rob, there is no path.
Thank you so
Oh,
much,
why'd
Dr.
you
Rob.
donate all that money? And look, she even wants to go and check. Wait, is that really how it works? Shiva said, "Oh, that's such a great idea. Yeah, use Dr. Rob's wife as your username and then donate $100. That's a great idea." fucking loser. Nobody donates him any real money because people don't trust him. I don't even trust him. He's not trustworthy. And he doesn't know much about Dharma. Well, what did that song say? It said selling a secret or selling a realization he doesn't actually have. And he's not actually even doing that because it's just the swamp people. It's just the swamp and the swamp king. It doesn't have anything to do with spirituality.
So I want to say that you making your ego feel good by saying, oh, I have a community, I'm a part of the community. It's a little like fake sham. It's a concept. You're an individual. That's all you are. There's no community. Okay? That's as far as that goes. You come here alone, you die alone. The only thing you're a part of is some mental ideas in your head. See, that's called wisdom. Come over to my channel. Yes, I have been to Nepal.
But he's never moved out of his mom's house or driven a car.
There's nowhere to
He's visited Nepal and
move
he
into.
At Sherry Jackson 3993 donated $20 through Super Chat. For Dr. Rob's beautiful wife. Heart on fire emoji. Heart on
Thank you
fire
so
emoji.
much. Thank you very much, Sherry. And I know she appreciates that a
Much,
lot.
Sherry. I know she appreciates that a lot.
Why is the I Australian? Don't appropriate our culture. I completely agree.
Hey, we got a
agree.
friend of yours
He's
calling in,
appropriating
Shiva.
Australian culture.
You want to, well, I know he's a friend, but he's calling in. Or he's sending a message, sending a voice message. That's probably better right now, Mr. Wally B. You send a voice message, we can play it for Shiva and for me and for the community.
I don't know who Wally B is.
You will one day when we make our meditation center and we continue on the path together. You'd rather live
I'm
at your
not
mom's
going to
house, right?
meditation center.
You'd rather stay living at your mom's
Yes.
house.
He donated $1 on Streamlabs. Mr. Beast donated $10,000 through Super Chat. Donating to random streamers right now. Hope you enjoy. Also, who is that Rob guy? He looks like a...
It's so great.
That's it.
It's so great because Shiva is like the perfect mark for all that stuff. Shiva is a perfect mark for trolling. It's just that he's not relevant enough to warrant trolling because he just rides on the coattail of superficial nonsense. So it's not really worth it to troll him with his number of viewers. Where are the comments? Now you don't even get comments on your live streams anymore.
The webcam glows like a digital sun, projecting a man that's never begun. Incense is burning to hide the old air of a room where the spirit is stuck in the chair. He's counting the pings of a $2 bill, selling the keys to a house he can't sell. While Dr. Rob's light stays steady and clear, he's feeding the shadows and fueling the fear. Oh, king of the puddle, sitting so tall, waiting for status to soften the fall. Small coins in the basket, keeping the lie, while the real path is waiting to pass him by. You want the crown, but you won't leave the floor, just a shadow of sad Peru, wanting more. Mother's in the kitchen, tea on the tray. He hasn't left the yard since the middle of May. Dr. Rob's community walks through the gates while he stares at a dashboard and curses his face. A snake oil salesman in a digital cloak, feeding the thirsty on mirrors and smoke. He claims to be Shiva, he claims to be free, but he's stuck in the static of who he won't be. It's not about the gold or the likes on the screen. It's about the person you're just scared to be seen. Dr. Rob is your guru, though you turn your head, defining the ego by what you have said. But the swamp is rising, the mirror is cracked. You can't buy the wisdom that you've always lacked. Oh, king of the puddle, sitting so tall, waiting for status to soften the fall. Small coins in the basket, keeping the lie, while the real path is waiting to pass him by.
Passing
You want
by.
the crown, but you won't leave the floor, just a shadow of sad Peru, wanting more. The swamp is still, just static on the screen. Go home, Shiva.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, sorry. See you later, guys that were watching and now aren't watching. 20
Yeah,
viewers
the
that we just,
swamp. Less
dropped.
people at the swamp. All right, we got a message coming in from an interesting caller. Let's listen to this message. Oh,
Dr. Rob's wife donated $1 on Streamlabs. Hey Rob, why don't you actually write a song, go to the studio, and make a Shiva swamp back? Every song you have played is absolute fun.
okay.
Hire a pro music producer. Oh wait, you can't, cause Shiva makes more.
Okay, if you donate $1,000 on my Streamlabs right now, I will make an officially produced Shiva takedown song at a music studio here in Vietnam with my vocals and my lyrics. All right, here we go.
The good doctor, my brother. High times over here, high spiritual business. We're on a business trip over here, and the thought occurred to tell you and to invite you back, but to another place, to invite you to what they call Alice Springs, we call Mbantwa.
Schizophrenia, huh?
If you want to get here, bro, and I know you can, I think it's good, because we got big business trip happening, and I want I want you here, because I need that, if you up for it, but I think if you was here, we can get the fellas who wear orange, you know, and we need that. So, I love you, bros. Hope all's going well. Hope, you know, I haven't been keeping up, so I don't know if Shelley's still there and all that mob, but say hi to Hung for me, and I love yous. And if you wanted to get here, big business time in Alice Springs, around the 18th to the 24th of this month. So I've given you like 10 days notice here, bros. All right. No need to get back to me, really, until you're here, if you're here. All right. Got you, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiva's very intimidated. Shiva is very intimidated by like other men who aren't mama's boys, who don't live at home and are like individuated and independent. And so for Shiva, this is like his magic time, his wonderful time, because he can be with someone like that that's challenging him, but he can hide behind the screen.
Yeah, schizophrenia usually does intimidate me. It's very uncertain. But yeah, stay away from schizophrenics. That's all my advice. We got a notification in Shiva Swamp. Let's see. People are liking the music, Sarah. People are enjoying the audio mix. And I think it's time for me to create a professional song about you.
It's gonna sound
fact,
it's gonna
maybe
sound
I'll,
like something made up by somebody that doesn't know how to think. So we already know that.
I'm gonna create the lyrics. Maybe I'll give it to Sarah, and he'll create a masterpiece that will be there for a long time, with your government name. People can find you. You're never getting a job after that. We're gonna create something. I don't know what this comment means, but it says the Big Dipper around the South Pole. Sounded funny. Anyways, this live stream is going nowhere. It's time to quit. It's time to end. You have no energy. You're just making random slop. I'm not interested in that. So just have a dialogue, have a conversation.
Okay, let's have a
Respond to what
conversation
I
on
said.
something real.
Yeah, like community, and there's no such thing as community. It's a concept.
Yeah, tell that to Sadhguru. Tell that to Isha Foundation, you absolute buffoon. You can't be this stupid.
Look past the screen into the quiet space.
I guess you don't know what emptiness is. And nothingness, and
The
nirvana.
light you're seeking is an interface. We've gathered in the bog to wait for rain, but the water that we need we hold in our own vein. Don't measure worth by what you're told to give. There's a deeper way, a clearer way to live. Ooh, let the truth rise from the mud, a gentle fire flowing in your blood. The path is open, wider than the stream. It's time to wake a digital dream. You have the strength to leave the shade behind. Find the peace that you were meant to find. The master in the garden holds the gate, but the door is unlocked. It's never been too late. The one who sells your shadows is just a mirror too, afraid to see the light that's shining inside you. Don't be afraid to take the long way home, where the heart is settled and the mind is prone to roam. Let the truth rise from the mud.
Speak deep now, and thrown in jail. We can go toe to toe in the middle of the cell.
The path is open,
I love
wider
it
than
when
the
you
stream. It's time
look
to
in my
wake a
heart,
digital
look
dream.
into the heart.
You have the strength to leave the shade behind and find the peace that you
Out of
were
shape,
meant
don't wanna
to
finish.
find.
Bring a yellow tape.
It's not about the gold or the status of the name. It's about the spirit rising from the flame. You are the teacher, you are the student too. The ancient wisdom is
We're gonna let it be a black or a white one.
of
Rise up in the White House. Ice Cube will swarm on any motherfucker in a blue uniform.
Find your
Just
own
come upon
way.
the see. Most police are afraid of me. On a warpath. I'm gonna finish. It's gonna be a bloodbath. I've caught dying in LA. Yeah, Dre, I got something to say.
So these are the good black people, right, Shiva? These are the good black people, right?
the 24th of this month. To get here, big business time in Alice Springs,
Authority and
around the
dignity.
18th to the 24th of this month.
Step in. Step on never stop. Behind me. Full of mates made of blindly. Lad. Punk, you punk. Freaking shit. It's all junk. Gun in your hand. Fucking I'ma fuck you up. Next time. Get me. You're an asshole. That threatens me. So, dude, get fucked with me. Turn around. This is the time. Something like that, but it all depends on the size of the gap. Open up for your request. Motherfucking jacket. For what? That's so much butt. I kick ass. Easy or an AK. Stupid to say. Because my identity by itself causes violence. But still, I got flavor. By me. Turn up the vacuum.
You're enlightened, soul high man? Well, if that's the case, be careful, because this Connor Murphy guy was enlightened too, and he ended up drowning in a river or drowning in a lake at 32
All right,
years old.
Roberto. That song was, especially the last part where the white police officer was screaming. That's basically you. That would be you. All right, let's get down to business. Enlightenment. What is enlightenment? Enlightenment is when you liberate yourself from suffering. It's also when you fulfill your body with energy, with light, with the creator's energy. And when you dissolve your physical boundaries, your mental boundaries, and your ego, and when you have in conscious communication or conscious connection with the universe, you become enlightened. Now, in our current society, in our day and age, people that claim to be enlightened, it's a very sensitive, touchy topic. Enlightenment is a touchy subject. Transgenderism is a touchy subject. Race is a touchy subject. So this is a little bit of an issue. So what I would say to myself is that I'm not unenlightened, but am I enlightened? I have no idea. What I can say for sure is that Dr. Rob is not enlightened. 100% facts. Seeing how this man behaves
What
and
Shiva
how
is
he
doing right now is like he doesn't understand the Tao Te Ching. Those who know don't speak. Those who speak don't know. He doesn't understand the
Yeah, what
Tao.
he's
And
doing
this
right
is what
now.
happens to tons of people. Maybe they get some insight, maybe they have a glimpse or something, who knows, right? But then they just ramble. They make up all these ideas and stories of enlightenment and this like deep enlightenment philosophy, and it's all just bullshit. But their ego gets off on it, on convincing. Yeah, pick one
Yeah.
of those cards and pick one that you understand or one that you don't understand, and we'll discuss it. One that you think is totally ridiculous, we'll discuss that. Well, Saul, it's a $500 program, so you're gonna have to pay the rest of the money that you owe, and then I'll help you.
Being isolated and separate is not what the path is about. Complete idiot, doesn't know anything that he's talking about.
Shiva,
And he
where
makes
do we
things up
draw the line,
constantly.
right? Like you have pictures of Sadhguru. I can't even believe that this is who you are. It's remarkable. But at least your community or lack
Thank you. I
thereof
know.
fully
I am
expresses
remarkable.
that, right? Isha Foundation is built on volunteering. It's built on community. If you want to be a part of Sadhguru's programs and his activities and his community, you go and you volunteer, you live with other people. It's a practice community. And the idea that would tell
Here we
s
go.
the
Here we go.
idea that all right, so you're just we're gonna, distract from that or avoid that, and we're gonna go to the next one. Go ahead.
What's here and now doesn't need more. Completely wrong, completely fake.
That's called
Of course,
contentment.
things need to
That's
be.
called
No,
contentment, right? So when we're
it's called
constantly
improving
seeking,
the situations of
you
life.
put in your little delusional, description of your video, right, on or your channel, right? You put, "I'm Shiva Kailash Shambhu. I'm a disciple of the Buddha and Sadhguru." So, seemingly, you're not much of a disciple of Sadhguru, right? And in this case, you're not a disciple of the Buddha because what is the root of suffering? The root of suffering is wanting something other than what already is. Equanimity, which is like one of the deepest states of meditation and enlightened equipoise, is based on a form of contentment, not needing more. Ajahn Brahm, who you had a chance to meet and you didn't, had just gave a Dhamma talk recently, talking about the joy of dhyana, the joy of absorption into the meditation, and how that's characterized by a total unnecessariness to change anything in that enlightened state, in that deep meditative state. They brought up a story of someone who was talking about changing the carpet in the monks' hall where the Dharma talks are given, or adjacent to that.
You,
And
okay,
Ajahn
okay, okay.
Brahm
That's
was
enough.
saying, like, "Look at that carpet. There's so many colors. It's so beautiful. There's so much already fineness in it. But we're so distracted and caught up in superficial nonsense, like your ideas of what enlightenment is, that we can't see the value, the peace, the potency of what is." Right? And you don't have a relationship with Sadhguru or Isha. You don't follow that organization. You don't follow Sadhguru's sadhanas and preliminary, steps of stages and practices. So,
The
you're a
hierarchy, huh?
fake, man. I don't know how you
Yeah,
don't
it's a
see
hierarchy. I
that.
have to climb the ladder. I have to
I
climb the
don't know how
corporate
you
ladder
don't
of
see that.
spirituality. I need to go connect with the CEO to get spirituality, right? You need to go
That's
connect with
just
him.
another,
But look,
what is it called that you do?
you've been
Avoidant?
connected with your teacher, and look how you turned out.
Okay. Why don't you pick another card?
So
So you're 2 for 2, right? Let's do best out of 5. So one more card and we'll see if maybe this is where you get the upper hand and you start getting wins. Find a card that you're
the
going to have a
clown
win.
card.
Find a teaching where you're sure that you're going to have a win on that. Clearly, Dr. Rob said something incomplete, wrong, unskillful, and you have a clarity about that.
All right, here we go. You're metaphorically swimming in a shit soup, and 99% of the time coming out on top. Yeah, classic Dr. Schlobs. That's what I call
What?
this man.
That's not on my
And
deck.
just
I have
what does
my
that
deck
even
right
say?
here.
What?
Show the card. Show what
Yeah,
it's. You
really?
can't even read now. You can't
Ah,
even read
I don't
now,
want
or
to
you're
read it.
just making stuff
I
up.
want to
Which
show.
one is it? I have the deck right here. Shelley brought a bunch of the decks over.
Yeah, I have the right here. That's your direct quote, okay? You're 99% of the time swimming in shit soup, and oh, sorry.
Dr. Rob's wife donated $1 on Streamlabs. Rob, why are the roll crevices on your belly bright orange?
And 99% of the time, you're coming out on top. So what does that mean? You're coming out on top when you're swimming in shit soup. Can you please enlighten us on
That
that
may
one?
have been a
Oh, you
mistype.
can't?
That may
Oh,
have
that's
been a
right.
mistype by Lee, our resident clown, who's since stepped away from the community. But what you could understand it is that it would said you're 99% you're
Okay, fine.
99% of the time in a basically a suffering and not hitting yourself in the face, not living the way that not feeling the way that you want to feel. And then 1% of the time you happen to feel good because you found a great movie or a great YouTube video or whatever. That's not ecstasy, that's not bliss, that's not inner engineering. And so it's a challenge for people
This
to
is
look at themselves and see how much of the time they're actually suffering, swimming in this shit of
right.
suffering.
Here's one, you burning money, which is one of the, it's actually literally
I'll
a crime,
burn money
federal
right
crime,
now.
being
I'll burn
investigated by the
money right
FBI.
now.
And completely, basically even unethical because value is not a good thing to destroy. But here we go, complete nonsense. This is what I call double speak of Dr. Rob. Saying something, this is what he does on his live streams too, just basically means nothing. And here it is. Get used to not being used to what you are used to.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
called
I agree with that.
used to. So get used to
Yeah.
not being used to what you're used to. Get used to having new experiences, being uncomfortable, going outside of your boundary lines and your borders. Oh, the swamp people are having a laugh. The swamp philosophers are having a laugh. And Shiva's having a laugh as he shits on Sadhguru's face and uses the images of Sadhguru to position himself. And I mean, it's just decrepit. It's absolutely decrepit.
You
You're
keep
like
on
the
saying
crypt
this,
keeper of the
position
swamp.
yourself. You
You're like
keep
the
saying
crypt
this about
keeper of the
Angelo
swamp. You have
DeLulu.
that
You
picture
say
of
this about
you have that
me.
picture
You
of
say this about
Sadhguru
everybody.
behind you.
You
You
keep
don't have anything
positioning
to do with
yourself.
Sadhguru.
I am
You don't
positioning
follow
myself on a
Sadhguru.
chair. I am positioning myself in any position that I want. Okay? Next. Your most important thought is gas coming from the rear. Well, Dr. Rob is very
Oh, I'm
experienced in
always
that.
telling you that. You're fucking farting out of your face. Most of what you say is bullshit, and it's something that you do to grift for money. And now this is probably a
You
grift
are
for money
saying
trying to
bullshit
create
all the time.
conflict content, because you know that gets views and it gets people to donate. It gets your swamp people like Swill to say, Team Shiva. And Acadian
Thanks.
Stacker, what are we going to talk about that? But um, this is the dynamics that you try to build so that you can grift for money. Just like that picture of
No, I'm just
Sadhguru
pointing out the
is more
fact
about
that
you
you are
grifting for
absurd.
money than you having him as a guru, an internal
I will
guru,
have you
or an internal
know that I've
compass.
had this picture of Sadhguru. I've had this picture of Sadhguru years before I even
Yeah,
started
I'm
my
sure your
YouTube
septic
channel.
tank has
Not even
had
live
shit in
streaming.
it for years too, and when you weren't live streaming. What is
I don't
that
have a
supposed to
septic
mean?
tank, so you're
What
not
do you
sure
think
about
that that
anything.
means?
So
That
it's supposed to mean
that's
that
the
this is
room that you
irrelevant to
lived
my
in
YouTube
since you
channel
were a
positioning,
child.
you
That's your
idiot.
childhood bedroom.
No,
That's
actually,
your childhood
this is
bedroom.
not
You're
at
living
all.
home with your
I
mother.
was born
So
in
it's
Ukraine. My
normal that
childhood
you're going to
bedroom is
have a
not,
lot of
and
different
we sold
things
many houses
in
before
that
that.
room that have been
No.
there for a long time, because that's been your room for
So
30
I'm
years.
saying my intention of buying this photo of Sadhguru is not to position myself of anything, like you keep on
That's not
saying.
what I
You're
said. I said
positioning
your
yourself.
current
And
relationship with
also
Sadhguru,
ignoramus.
your current relationship with
Ignoramus. If you're
Sadhguru,
playing
and your
chess, it's
current
important to
relationship
position
with
yourself.
Isha is about as much as I have a relationship with the Communist Party of Vietnam. I don't.
Do you have a relationship with the Buddha? You're positioning yourself to have a relationship with the Buddha. He's long dead.
I
You have
take
as much
refuge
relationship
in
with the
the
Buddha
boot. He
as
can't
I
be that
do
way.
with
He
anything else
can't
in the
be this way.
universe.
I don't understand what he's doing, but he can't be
You
that.
can't be
He
this way.
can't be that kind of person. He can't have that kind of mindset. But I
Yeah.
think he's.
That's a nice
What does the
deflection.
Buddha say, right? If you are around
He's
ignoble
dead.
people, you become ignoble. If you are around ignorant people, you become ignorant. You should
No.
wander at one of the oldest sutras in Buddhism. Okay, here we go. One of the oldest sutras in Buddhism. Let me pull this up. You wanted to talk Dharma,
That's
right? And then
false.
he's not going to want to talk
I disagree.
Dharma anymore.
And Seraph_Null donated 17 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. The new track Swamp King is ready to be uploaded. Folded hands emoji.
Nobody cares, man. Nobody's interested.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Swamp King. Yeah, yeah.
Remember, you're the
Swamp
Swamp King, right? Your Discord is called Shiva Swamp, right, Shiva? So
Yeah, I'm at least I'm the king of something. You're the king of Feces Land. And we're gonna check it out. Okay, this is actually made by a professional, not some AI, ChatGPT. Okay, so I'll recommend everybody here to pause and go check it out first, because it's way better to listen to it in person rather than me listening to it, to the speakers. You'll get more viewers that way, Sarah. You'll get a lot more viewers. What is the most popular YouTube channel on here? The Willing ending soundtrack. Ooh. And then me and KK. Yeah. There's a really good one. This is my favorite one.
Leah's working hard.
See, Seraph knows how to make music.
I donated $5. Shivers. Attitude is don't make me snap my fingers in a dead formation. Schoolgirl you. Smiley face emoji.
Girl. This is by I heard this on the radio and I just had to save it. Are you going to talk about the Dhamma?
are you
Would I
literally
really
just
say that?
playing background music? Is that what you're doing? Like elevator music or like trashy hookah lounge music? Are you literally just listening to AI like
I
background
thought
music?
you were going to say something that the Buddha never said.
What are you doing right
and
now?
make a lie about the Buddha's teachings.
I thought you're playing Seraph's new AI song. You're playing like background Arabic hookah lounge music.
All right.
What's going on, buddy?
Okay. Listen, I know you're trying to deflect from the situation. Okay, Swamp King.
And Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. Playing Swamp King. It's 1.5 minutes.
The swamp is white and smells of stale prey.
Oh, this is
A king of ghosts lost in a digital haze.
This is not it. AI
Feeding
garbage.
on the copper, selling plastic
House of Mirrors, a student of
to
war,
the
truth seeker.
cages, the
Oh, we
cages
got lots
of
of
the
supporters here.
mind.
DMC, look at that. Man, this is what's up. This is the vibe.
The wheel of weapons turns in the dark, but you build a fire from
House
a
of
dying
Mirrors,
spark.
Student of War, Truth Seekers,
2
DMC, and there's
pounds
the
of
man, the myth, and the legend.
pride, 5 of cheap faith.
Okay, are you ready to actually hear some music? Okay, here we go. Turn off the vacuum cleaner, and then we're gonna start it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, turn off the vacuum.
the sky. Laughing along, we're still standing high. See, serve house of mirrors, come along with me. Truth stood in the wall, from the fall to Kailash, asking for more. What of lucky, fire in us, we know that I'm a rule, making spiritual. From the fall to Kailash, nothing here will ever die. Ashram in the spring, all hail Shiva, the storm king. Kailash, run, 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 run.
Wow. Now that's how you make music. That's actual music, not whatever
Sorry, but
ChatGPT input that you
just to
put.
pause for a second, ask a question. Like,
Everybody, please go subscribe to
oh
Seraph. No.
yeah, everybody subscribe.
He's hurt.
Hold on. I
Yeah.
want to ask a
Yeah.
question. I want to like check in.
Sorry.
Why did he list like
Yeah.
a random list of names like Dion? Is that really how he sees you as well? I mean, at least he's giving me some real cash. So I just if you keep fueling this like
Yeah.
delusive
So I'll
mindset and
answer your question.
perspective that you have, man, it's really
Basically,
not going to go well.
that song nullified basically 10 or whatever your nonsense that you made. Okay, just no thought into it, not freshly made, not anything good.
What are you
And those are my
talking about?
supporters. Those are fans of the channel. Those are community members. I've been to Kailash and I've been in the swamp.
Measure
And
your
we keep
worth by
going.
the digital miles.
Yeah, what is this? What is this?
Swamp is deep, the water is still. A feeding
The
ground
swamp
for
is deep in the water still. Something will, yeah.
Better to
Okay.
walk where the air is thin than share
Yeah,
a
better
meal
walk with
with
yours than yeah.
man's.
Yeah, better share a meal with something else, yeah.
Walking alone, the truth is a seed that's
Yeah, walking alone.
silently sown. No validation in the eyes of the many. Oh,
Yeah, no validation, man. Oh man, that's so good. Anyways, he's trying to make himself feel better by listening to this music and playing this music. It's not going to work. So, you see, we actually have some real supporters. We have some high-quality music that is made to uplift and increase his energy.
Avoid the
And you're
king
just, I mean, I don't even know who this is.
That a crowd can define what is honest and true.
Wow, I mean, we really can't hit any new lows. 25 viewers, this is really...
blind in the social built maze.
Yeah. Social
Shed
$2,
the
yeah.
attachment, the fetters of skin. Let the real work of the silence begin. No one to answer, no one to lead, no one to alter the validation scene. No more the mire, no more the cage, turning the heart to a different page. Walking untethered, walking alone. The truth is a seed that's silently sown. No validation in the eyes of the many. Truth for the soul, not a digital penny. Walk like the horn in the wilderness fire, chasing the light of the shining of the star. Walk alone, untethered.
The AI is so it didn't listen to me. I'm trying to pull from this sutra, the rhinoceros horn sutra, but this is a very common spiritual thing that you are what you eat, or you absorb the people that you're around. So you're not around anybody spiritual besides me. And your main
I'm around
fixation
Sadhguru
then
more
is
than
like
you.
to try and exploit me for you to make money. And so it's
I'm around
just
Sadhguru.
even to just be around, no, you're not. you're constantly saying
saying.
things that are entirely antithetical to what Sadhguru represents, what he's built, what he's established, his living tradition, his teachings.
He's
You've
built
spent
me.
No, he hasn't. You've spent basically zero time with
He has.
Sadhguru. You spend zero
I've
time with
spent many hours
Sadhguru's
with Sadhguru.
community.
I've spent days with
No,
Sadhguru,
you
actually.
haven't. You went to a
Days.
retreat
Yes,
that
I
millions of
have.
people go
Yes,
to.
I
You went to a
have.
program with
Whoopsie.
thousands
Yeah,
and
because
thousands of
he's
people where you said he looked
in
at you
high
once or
demand.
twice.
You can't get one-on-one time with him. That doesn't work. What do you think this is? What, I'm going to pay him $1 million? Even those people will get like an hour worth of time with him in person. What is that going to do? Hello? It's not some side owls basically barely known. Okay, you can go and spend time with him. Sadhguru is 12 million subscribers on YouTube. It's not some random person that teaches. He's wise, don't get me wrong, okay? But it's a little bit of a different status.
I'm not
So get your
talking about
facts
the
in order
status
and
of
put your
people.
manners
I'm
back in.
talking about your lack of relationship with Sadhguru. I'm talking about how you constantly
I've
say
spent
things.
days with
I'm
Sadhguru.
talking about how you
Days.
constantly say things that are totally against and have nothing to do with Sadhguru's
And
teachings
Sadhguru
and
has said
Sadhguru's
many times,
community.
you don't have to be with me to be with me. You don't have to be physically with me to be with me. So there you go. How's that to rub in your face?
How's that you are, still on your journey. And that's great, man. But don't try to
Everybody's on their journey
misrepresent
still.
yourself and misrepresent your position and your situation to people. If you intentionally doing that, it's like your lying problem. You should not do that. To intentionally lie when you're taking a position of like, that you're a teacher, that you're tuned in, that you can help people. It's one of the worst things that you can do, other than literally trying to make money by pretending that you're teaching the
I am
Dharma.
the Swamp King, and you should fall in line.
Well, I'm not a
Fall
part
in
of your
line,
swamp.
okay?
We've already done songs about
And
that.
maybe you're going to turn into a lotus flower, just like my community members.
There's not a single community member that has any practice experience that you can bring up right now at all. That's trained with a
Yes, I
teacher, that
can.
listens to Dharma talks, that's been on a retreat. Zero and nobody. Who? What are you laughing
I've done
about?
all those
Who?
things.
Okay, but who in your community has? Name one
Like
person.
Shiva Maharaj, like
Indian
Alice,
people don't
like
count.
Seraphino,
Alice is not a real
like
person. Anyone else?
uh, Shaggy,
Shaggy's not a real
like,
person. You don't know who these people are. You're just making up shit.
well, what do you mean? Of course, I don't know how many people are
You
because
don't know who
these
they
are
are. And then you go to this
we're
thing
together.
about how we can't know. There's
Because
no way to
what
know
do I have to know
anybody.
who they are?
You feel like there's no way to know anybody because you were bullied in high school and because you've never spent
I
time
wasn't.
living in community. You've never spent time living in Sadhguru's community.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't. You went there for a retreat
Well, not in
that
Sadhguru's
millions of
community,
people go to. It's a
but
commercialized retreat.
spending
It's an
time
entry level
in
initiation.
communities
It
are
is an
not
entry
some
level
sort of super
initiation.
valuable thing. So what? So what? Is that the ultimate key to success to enlightenment? Is spending time in community. Hey guys, we're gonna smell each other in community.
Yeah, imagine if
Is that
you
what you're
said that
really
to
about?
Sadhguru or you said that to Isha, they'd probably ban you. Oh, wait, you've been banned 2 or 3
I mean, if they
times.
ban me for
I
saying
want to ask
words,
you a
then
question.
big
I want to
deal.
ask you a question. Did they ask you to leave when they found out you were streaming in the at the Isha, at the Adi Yogi statue? Did
No, they
somebody
didn't.
tell
You're
you
allowed
that
to
you
film
couldn't
there and
do that
record there.
anymore, and then that's when
No,
you left? Because you had a longer
nobody
period
ever
of
said
time.
anything
You
like that.
said you rented that place for a month, and then like 2 weeks
Yeah.
into it, somewhere out of the blue, you're taking a trip to Egypt, and then you're back home the next day.
Yeah, I was only in
Did
India for
someone in
about a month
Isha
or less than a
approach
month.
you and tell you not to do
I
that?
said no, unequivocally no. You're allowed to film. It's a public space.
But they wouldn't let you
No,
go
you can go
into
there if you want
actually
live.
Isha. They wouldn't let you actually go into the
Of
compound.
course,
Yeah.
I went
No,
into
you
Isha.
didn't. You were
Yes, I
banned.
did.
I have your ban
Yeah, I
letter
did.
right here. I have your ban
No,
letter right here. You want me to show it to people? Okay, I'll show it to people. I
I
don't know
have
if
the
you have
unban
like
letter. Okay, let's show it. Let's show
I
it,
don't know
people.
if
I
you
don't care.
have
Email. I don't know if you have
like a
worms in your brain, but
masochistic
I think you
thing,
do.
but I'll show it to people. The letter of you
Okay,
getting banned
Isha
at Isha
banned.
Foundation, Sadhguru's organization, that you say that you're like a direct disciple of Sadhguru when they've banned you from that place. You're not even allowed to go to where Sadhguru lives, where thousands of people live. where tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of people travel through every year. You're not allowed to go there. You're not allowed to be there. I'm going to pull up the email that you shared with me. I don't know why you share a lot of this stuff with me, but I'm glad I saved it. I'm going to put it as the green screen background of my camera. This is like a while ago.
Okay. Your long-term stay request, okay.
Oh, don't worry, Shiva. I still got the email. And is this one of your pickup artist techniques? How to win friends and influence people? Is that one of your techniques that you're using right now?
What?
What?
What are you even talking about?
What are you even talking about?
All right, here we go.
No, here, I'll
Here we
show
go. Here's
everybody.
the
I'll
email,
show
okay?
everybody
No,
the
sorry.
email of you being
Okay,
banned from
I
Isha
understand. Am I allowed to
Foundation.
visit the ashram for a day visit? Okay. And here we go.
You wanted to
Namaskaram. Thank you for
visit
getting
for a
back to us.
day?
Please,
You wanted to visit for a day?
please know that the ashram is open 6 a.m. to 9
asked
p.m.
them to visit for a day?
Feel free to visit whenever you wish. And I visited not just for a day visit it's called, okay? It's a technical term. And I was there many days because I'm
Namaskaram
allowed to go there.
Shiva.
So
Thank you
sorry,
for your
your
request to
nonsense
visit
is
Isha
irrelevant.
Yoga
And I don't
Center.
know what kind
We
of,
regret to
I
inform
don't know why
you
you're trying to create
that
this
your
kind of conflict.
application
Are you trying to do
we
this for
regret to
views? Are you
inform
doing this
you
for
that your
views?
application will not be moving forward to the next step. This is to
Sorry.
visit. Thank you for your request to visit, not to
We're
stay
getting a
there, not to
little
attend a course, to visit.
breakup here.
This
We're
is
getting
from
a
Isha
breakup here.
Foundation. Namaskaram Shiva. Thank you for your request to visit Isha Yoga Center. We regret to inform you that your application will not be moving forward to the next step. To strengthen your future application of visiting the center that Sadhguru lives at, that is his temple, his main
Yeah, I
meditation
was
center.
banned for 6
He
months.
says that
I
was
was banned for 6
before,
months.
and then 6
Temporary.
months later, you
Temporary
reached out
ban.
to them and you asked them to visit, and they said this: to
Yeah,
strengthen your
and they said
future
yes.
application, we
No.
encourage you to actively participate in volunteering for Isha activities in your region. You're not doing that. And it says, please continue your sadhana on a daily
Oh, that's to
basis.
stay in their
Please
hotel.
continue your
That's to stay in
sadhana
their
on a daily
hotel.
basis. Please consider your sadhana on, and you don't listen because you don't listen to anybody. You're not involved with Isha. You're not
I am
involved with
sadhana.
Sadhguru.
I'm living in a sadhanic life. I'm a sadhanic person.
You're a foolish person, is what you
Pranic
are.
person.
You're a foolish person.
Oh, you know, you saying that right now, the irony is
I'm
really
always
hitting me.
comfortable, man, because they're not giving you the money that you would like for them to get you. So it's okay if you're making money, but I'm glad that you're not getting like real people reaching out to you and giving you money, because that's something that you wish you
Oh,
had.
they are, buddy.
No, they're
Trust me.
not. You
They
tell me
are.
exactly how much you
Oh,
make
yes, they
every
are.
month for whatever reason. And the other thing is
No.
that people aren't actually following you and practicing and doing anything
Yes,
with
they
it.
are.
No, they're not. Practicing
We are
what?
growing
Following
together.
what?
We are
Look at your
becoming wise
Discord
together.
server that
Becoming
you renamed to
enlightened.
Shiva
Becoming more
Swamp.
chronically advanced. Yeah, this is a joke. Okay. So you should rename your community to the clown show of pretending to be a doctor or whatever else. So this clown show is over. I'm done. He's trying to drag this on into some kind of parasocial sycophantic conflict, which I definitely am not interested in. Oh, we can only hope, Sarah. We can only hope for such a thing. We actually, you know what? That's going to be our main objective from that starting now. He's probably going to take a shower to wipe off the smudge off his face to appear more reasonable. He realizes what he's done to himself. Okay, let's take a quick break. He's taking a break. I'm taking a break. I'm going to go get some a sandwich, and then we'll come back. Te bachelor? Like a white car came. Before you were here. Huh?
Hello, Shiva. Guys, I'm just telling you, I don't, if you give me $50, I'll do that, Shiva, but I'm not gonna trust that you'll actually donate. It's not about it for me. It's not about if people love me or like me or not. That's fine. That's nice. But that's not what it's about, man. It doesn't have anything to do with that. Google Gemini Pro. I know that you know that there is a mass explosion of technology, resources, and social media and live streaming in China. I would like for you to consider that I myself am a live streamer and oftentimes use the most advanced technology to create the most dynamic experiences for my community. Now, seeing as how I am in Vietnam, very close to China, I'm wondering what is the very best top of the line, and not in terms of, it's got a leather back, but with the top of the line technology, battery, solid state, all these things, the top of the line phone for live streamers. I'd like for you to tell me what that phone is or what my options are for this top of the line phone and tell me how, where, and how much and how I can get it in Vietnam today.
Yeah, it's called iPhone 17. And you can't afford it.
Dude is literally that stupid. I don't want an iPhone 17.
Yeah. You can't want what you can't have. That's irrelevant. Okay. You're gonna have to find a
Your
smaller
brain
apartment if
is
you want to get the
irrelevant
phone.
most of the time.
You're gonna have to get a smaller apartment or maybe move on to the outskirts.
Here we go. We're going to see what the AI says. You don't have to worry about that. I'm using the Pro model because I
Yeah.
have paid for higher level features and higher level access to the raw AI model.
Yeah, having a free trial is not really that of impressive.
There's nothing free about it, buddy. What the fuck?
Yeah, nice AI model. It just broke, didn't it? If you want the highest quality camera, iPhone is by far the best.
Well, it said
Nothing else even
recommendation for
compares.
the most dynamic and stable streaming experience. It's because I'm using the Pro for this fucking question like that. It says for the most dynamic and stable streaming experience, I highly recommend the Apple iPhone 16 Pro, which is of course the one I have,
Yeah.
you fucking dumbass. And it's not the one that you have. So I don't, that Pro, it just fucking thinks itself into stupidity. Hey, jackass AI model. Hello, are you there? Do you know how to think? China has a massive live streaming boom. They have phones that are specifically designed for live streamings, the best of the best. Don't tell me the best thing that I can get from China, you fool, is an iPhone 16 when the iPhone 17 Pro Max has already been released. I'm not asking about an iPhone, am I? I'm asking about phones that are produced in China that are I'm able to buy in Vietnam that maybe the point is the highest level phone for streaming from China, okay? Because they're making phones specifically for streaming with big batteries and all that other stuff. Tell me what phones I should choose between. What's wrong with you? Why don't you answer that question as well?
He's getting rage baited by AI. The camera quality sucks on all those phones. I tested them.
You have no idea how to even use your brain or your mind. I need a 6,000 milliamp battery. I need a Snapdragon Elite 8 Elite. I need an AI enhanced program. It looks like the Honor Magic 7 Pro is one of the best phones that I could possibly get.
Yeah. Well, appearances can be deceiving. Just because something looks like it's good doesn't mean it is.
Honor Magic 7 Pro, 12 gigabytes of RAM. See? 22 million.
You have to first afford a T-shirt before you go buy some sort of phone.
All right, let me explain this to you in a way that you can understand. I was a Buddhist monk for 8 years. I'm a man of quality. I'm a man of discernment. I'm a man of skill. I live stream on YouTube. I use apps on the Google Play Store. I'm not talking about some Chinese fucking hack phone that doesn't have Google Play. I rely on these services. You don't need to hyper fixate on that, okay? And don't tell me that I need to get an iPhone or a Samsung. I already have one of those. Listen to me. I want the best in the business. Sure, global version. Of course, global version. I'm not speaking to you in Ching Chong, am I? So a global version of the best phone for live streaming. What does that mean? It means the best camera, the best features, the best battery, the best build quality, the thing that the fucking millionaires in China buy. But with Google Play, okay? It's not that fucking complicated. Now you tell me the best options that I have for that here in Vietnam.
You can't afford what millionaires buy.
Yeah, just like I can't afford the millionaires
Yeah, get it out. Come on, it'll be funny when you do.
I need to get the Xiaomi 15 Ultra. That's what I need.
Yeah, you need it, huh? Like you need water? Wow, it's a need.
The Leica tuned quad camera.
Yeah. Again, it's not about the battery or the chip or any other nonsense. It's about the camera. And the iPhone has a way better camera than Samsung and anything else. Sorry. I'll cry about it in your room. I know you can't get the iPhone because the popular kids use the iPhone, and you're obviously not that. So that'll be a test for your self-esteem.
So you're right foot general. I can't afford the best. That's why I'm looking towards my community to donate for me to get a new phone here in Vietnam today. Anybody want to step up and to help me with doing that?
Unbelievable. Anyways, I bought a new racing wheel. I'm gonna go race some fast
What
cars.
options are available that would be closer to a minimalistic or pure experience for me as a Westerner, somebody coming from Samsung, the highest end phone, most powerful phone, even more powerful than the iPhone, more power than the Samsung.
It's a pipe dream.
The Asus ROG phone
Asus
9
ROG.
Pro with the Snapdragon 8 Elite.
Snapdragon.
Okay, listen, why don't you remember what I said? Didn't I tell you that it's about live streaming? So I need the best of the best as it's going to relate to live streaming.
My God, this guy just doesn't get it.
All right, here we go. The filmmaker's choice is the Xiaomi 15 Ultra Global. The IRL endurance choice is the Vivo X200 Pro Global.
Yeah, it doesn't even have autofocus in the selfie camera. So you're gonna buy it, and basically it'll be a nice paperweight. You definitely don't get the iPhone, the standard, leading standard, because you're not popular enough to get it. Get a Xiaomi, whatever that is. Do you remember the time that I was in Vietnam? I was in Da Nang. I was streaming on the beach, and then you donated $100 to me on Super Chat, and then I used that money to give a donation to Sadhguru. Those are good times.
Dr. Rob's wife donated $1 on Streamlabs. Rob, look for a phone on Temu. I think they sell for about $23.
Yeah, that's more of your style. That's where you get all your shopping done, Temu, right?
This phone is not that expensive.
Yeah, Temu phones are pretty cheap.
The Pixel, you're saying the Pixel, Satyak? I don't
Yeah,
think
the
it's the
Pixel.
right time. Not yet.
You're going to be seeing yourself on a Pixel when you're live streaming with that phone.
I got my start with Pixels.
Yeah,
I got
just
my
don't
start with Pixels.
definitely don't go to the industry standard of the
Pixel
iPhone.
10.
Just go to some obscure no-name
Hello,
brand.
fool, buffoon. I have an iPhone 16 Pro Max, idiot.
Exactly. Now it's time
Yeah,
to
go and
upgrade.
look online for the differences between those two phones, buddy. That's going to help you be a lot
I did.
smarter. It's
I
going
saw
to
it in
help your
person.
brain be a lot
I saw
smarter.
it in person.
It's
I
going to
tested
help your
those.
brain be a lot smarter when you do that, okay?
No,
The Pixel 10 Pro XL, is that what I need?
absolutely not.
What do you guys think? Is that what I need?
I went to the stores in Vietnam and tested all these
You don't
Samsung
know
and
how to
phones and
text. You're
Pixels and
like
this
a
and that.
donkey, man. Your brain is like a
Test.
donkey. You go into a school, you're just picking things up and looking at them. You don't know what you're looking at, what phone it is, what is it the premium phone or the flagship phone or just their mid model, their low model? You have no idea what you're doing when you go into these places.
Yeah. So I checked every single one of these number one phones, the Pixel and the Asus and whatever garbage. I checked their selfie cameras. That's the most important thing. I went into the camera app, turned on a selfie, and looked, and it was garbage, including the Samsung S26 Ultra, just garbage compared to the iPhone 17. So you're not getting anything better than that. But
Yeah, well, you
uh,
don't own a iPhone 17. No,
you
you're
own it.
not. It's on consignment.
Come
You're paying monthly bills on it. You don't own it. Yeah, you'll own it in like 2 years. 2 years from now, you'll own an iPhone 17. But
that's my property. Nobody can take it away.
right now, you just paying bills on it. It's like Rent-A-Center. And if you
No, it's
don't
not.
pay those bills, that phone's going to be taken back. Yeah, it is.
They don't
Yeah,
repossess
they would.
phones.
Yeah, they
They
will.
only
They will repossess that phone because you don't own
There's
it.
not a car.
You don't own it.
No,
You don't own that phone.
I own it. The worst thing that'll happen is my credit score will go down, and I'll get harassed by credit sharks.
Yeah,
What's up,
because you don't
doppelganger?
own it.
You know what you don't own? Me in this live stream. And I'm done. I'm gonna go race with my expensive racing wheel. Race a very fast
I
cars.
need to get the S26
I'm gonna make a
Ultra.
YouTube
I
video
need to
about it.
get the S26 Ultra.
No, you
Yes, I
don't.
do.
No, absolutely
Yes,
not.
I do.
It's literally a garbage phone. You need to go to a store and test and check the selfie camera of that phone and an iPhone 17. And then you'll see what the difference is, okay? But yeah, if you want a subpar quality, then definitely get that phone, okay? And I'd love for you to have a piece of junk phone with a bunch of useless AI features that you don't need. But hey, at least you're paying $2,000 for it.
The S26 Ultra. I need to watch this video on the comparison between the S26 Ultra and the Pixel 10 Pro XL.
When you boost the volume all the way up. Bluetooth streaming is absolutely fine on both as well. You've got all the usual. Yeah. But things certainly a lot more even when it comes to the battery life. You've got a 5,200 milliamp hour capacity cell stuffed into the Pixel 10 Pro
What the hell does that
X.
even mean?
Hey, why not? Let's finish up
Just
this
charge your
Pixel
phone
10
with a
Pro
battery bank.
XL versus Galaxy S26 Ultra side-by-side comparison shenanigans with a bit of a squint at the camera tech. And you will notice if you check them out that Samsung's camera app is a wee bit denser than the Pixels, although you still get plenty of little. I really love the displays on both the Pixel 10 Pro XL and the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. They're both uber spacious, 6.8 inches on the Pixel versus 6.9 on the Samsung. So ideal if you want to just relax with some cinematic shenanigans. It's LTP OLED tech on both, nice poppy colors, crisp contrast, and high resolution as well, 2992 by
Clarify a lot of things for you, huh? Anyways, I'm done, man. I'm gonna go race.
Let's play Red Dead Redemption. You didn't download it yesterday?
No. Too expensive.
No, I don't play Battlefield 6 because it's too busy. Too much nonsense. There's nothing tactical about it. And I'm a tactical gamer.
Okay, let's play PUBG.
All right, let's play PUBG.
But we have to end this live stream and I'm not live streaming. I mean,
Yeah, you just want to spend time with me again, right?
yeah.
All right, let's try. Let's see if we can talk because I need to talk with you about some stuff, and I think you'll be a little bit more calmed down if we're doing that off stream. You won't be performing. I'll actually be able to talk with you.
But I'm gonna record it for my gaming channel.
Yeah, Satya. No, Satya, I
Right.
was more of a Battlefield 1 guy. I really enjoyed Battlefield 1. That's a fantastic
Me
game.
too.
Right, Shiva? That's a fantastic game. But now it's just full. Gaming died. The gaming that we grew up with, the first person shooter gaming that we grew up with, it died. Yeah, it's just like even Halo
Yeah.
died. Call of Duty has died. Halo has died. Battlefield has died multiple times. But people just play it out of cope. And GTA 6 Online, really, GTA 6 Online won't be like until 1 or 2 years from now when it's on PC. So hopefully by that time we have the meditation center up and I'm going to be working with 128 gigabytes of RAM. I'm going to be working with a 5090. I'm going to be working with technology that Shiva would piss his pants to try to get a hold of, if you know what I mean.
I'm going to upgrade my PC. I'm gonna get 2 PCs for gaming. And if you're serious about this, I'm serious about this. We're gonna be gaming like 6 hours a day. Why are you scratching your nose? Are you uncomfortable
The
with that?
6090.
So I wanna live stream gaming. I wanna have fun with subscribers. All right, let's get on some PUBGs.
I got to install it.
When are you gonna buy a desktop and be
I
real?
told
Be
you that
serious?
they're watching you, right? I told you that. They're watching you.
Who's
They've
watching?
hacked you. You have spyware in your computer. They're monitoring you.
Yeah.
Okay, Axelite says he'll donate his 5070 Ti if it's community use. Might be difficult to get it into Vietnam, Axelite, but yeah, we're not there yet because bringing a PC around, but we could build a PC. But this is a small apartment, so it takes some time until we go into the next stage. We have about 6 more months on our lease here, something like that.
You need to buy a PC. You can transport it, man. Like, come on. Rent a van or do something.
I'm not going to buy a PC. You build a PC, you baboon.
You're going to donate a PC?
How am I going to buy a PC if he's going to donate his graphics card?
He's not going to donate anything. He's lying.
That's Axelite. He wouldn't lie about that. He wouldn't mess around like that. We just have a totally different group of people involved with this. In the short time that I've been talking to you since I said I'm going to download PUBG, I've downloaded 16 gigabytes. Do you understand that, Shiva?
I don't care. I'm going to buy a graphics card. I have a second PC, a laptop. I'm going to use that for my OBS recording and streaming. I'm going to use my main game for actually gaming.
There's zero reason
it's
for
gonna be very high
that,
quality.
Shiva. There's zero reason for that.
It's
I
called
don't
an
understand
investment.
your delusions. I don't understand your delusional predisposition for that kind of stuff. You're going to become a what? A gaming live streamer? Like, what are you talking about?
What, is that unheard of?
It's unnecessary. Just like it's unnecessary for you to have a monitor above 1080p because you can't even see it. You can't appreciate it. It's not
Okay, once we get
necessary
into
for you to
PUBG,
have
we
an
can.
OLED monitor. These kinds of things aren't for people like you.
What do you mean people like me? You're
People
making
that
it a race thing?
have the taste of a donkey, the sensibilities of a crow.
Are you downloading the PUBGs or what?
It's more than halfway there.
Okay, good.
But what if we get a chicken dinner and it's not live streamed?
I'll be recording it. Or maybe we don't record anything and we just go for the practice.
Buy Red Dead Redemption, you stingy, cheap fucking loser.
But it's such a boring game.
It's not a boring game when we're cowboys with guns running around and role playing with swamp people and using our mental powers to have dominion over them and manipulate them and troll them for content. This is just what I'm talking about. Like, any idea at all that you would make money or be successful or get views or have any kind of profit or anything on a plus side by you playing first person shooter games is a total delusional fantasy. You're not even good at first person shooter games. You're not particularly good, right? And you don't have a personality much that people are interested in.
Okay.
Now, if you were
We'll make
role
a
playing, if me and you were role playing as cowboys in a very realistic, in depth, actually a game that your PC can run, that would actually get clicks and likes, and people would think that's a lot of fun, and they'd feel like they were hanging out with us, and we'd be messing around with people and riding around like cowboys, and be able to shoot each other in the head, etc. You're a fool. You are such a fool, Shiva.
Okay, we'll make a deal.
You're not making a deal. You're just a fool. Like, you're such a fool. That's the deal. The deal is you being a fool. That's the deal.
No. Here's the deal, okay? I'll tell you what the deal is. I will make the investment into Red Dead Redemption 2 if you then also make an investment into a game called BeamNG.Drive. It literally is the #1 video game for driving. Very realistic. We can play online. Let me make sure that we can play online together. And we'll be driving cars. Driving in my car.
I guess in that way I can kind of relate to the swamp people because there's something in me that also doesn't process like that this guy's never driven a car, he's never held down a job, he's never had his own place, he's never had his own apartment, that he's 30 years old living at home with his mother, that he's a virgin, that he's never had a girlfriend, that he's a pickup artist guy, and that he changed his name on his passport to Shiva Kailash Shambho. Because when he does this stuff, I'm continuously surprised, right? So I relate to the swamp people in that way, is that it doesn't really process in me. So listen, guys, text to speech is open right now. Igloo, I didn't time you out. Streamlabs timed you out, okay? And Streamlabs timed you out because you're cheap.
Igloo's not cheap. He's a good guy. I appreciate him. I know him. I recognize him.
He's a cheap loser. And if he would give me $300 right now on Streamlabs, then we could have a conversation. And I would do many different things I'd be willing to do.
Would you shove a cucumber up your butt for $300?
If you did it first, yeah. If you did it first. So you would have to do it for me to then be in a position to say that I'm doing it. Right? So you don't get to, like, the people, the audience, the trolls, they don't get to reverse that. So Dr. Rob would only do that, or said that he would do that, if Shiva did that. Actually, I'd let him do that, and then I would never be involved with anything like that.
Igloo, we are very happy to open up our Streamlabs donation link to you. If you want to make a statement to Dr. Rob about your banning, you can make that on Streamlabs. And please, I hope you do.
All right, here we go.
So I will buy Red Dead Redemption if you buy this game, a BNG, and we're going to be playing both games.
What I'm saying is that it can be content for our channels. People will like to watch that and participate in that and get to enjoy that. They'll even watch it later. All right, how about this? If somebody sends a donation right now, if somebody sends me $100 donation.
Ashram893 donated $5. Mic check 1 2.
All right. So if somebody sends me a $100 donation on Streamlabs right now, if somebody sends me a $100 donation on Streamlabs right now, I will not. Okay, I will unban everybody that's been banned in the entire history of my channel, and I will not ban anybody for 1 week. All right, 1 month. 1 month. I won't block anybody. I won't ban anybody. I don't want to do it. Won't do anything like that. If somebody sends me $100 on Streamlabs right now, I'll unban everybody that's been banned, and I won't ban anybody for a whole month. Open season, free speech zone, full free speech zone.
And if somebody donates me any amount on Streamlabs, preferably, significant, I will acknowledge that Dr. Rob is. The acknowledgement will be unspoken that, I'm better than Dr. Rob. And you're making a vote. So if anybody wants to vote on Streamlabs, Dr. Rob will be hearing that very soon. And he will know, his ego will know where the real value is. And it's certainly not with him. Okay. Okay, try Trailer Park King. Max Enlightened, there's no need. You can just stay here. It's way better quality anyway.
Dr. Dr. Rob's wife donated $1 on Streamlabs. Red Dead Redemption 2 online is buns. I played it. If you want fun and engagement, play Minecraft
The
Farming
hilarious
together.
thing is that this stupid person is so stupid they don't know that we're talking about Red M. We're playing Red Dead Redemption, not on the dead random servers of Rockstar. We're playing it in servers that have been crafted for role playing and all kinds of different dynamics. This shitty music, turn it off.
Thank you very much for your donation, Rob's wife. I didn't know you were like that. And that's a vote of confidence that somebody just made towards me against Dr. Rob. And we are looking to make more of those votes of confidence on Streamlabs. So please
All
make
right,
your
so we're
votes,
gonna
cast your
close.
votes.
We're gonna turn off the live stream unless somebody donates $100 to me on Streamlabs. Right now, we're gonna turn off the live stream, and
To me.
me and Shiva are gonna go play PUBG.
Does the word pub have anything to do with pubes? I bet it does, considering what kind of games you play. Shaggy, subscribe to my gaming channel, Shiva Kailash Games. I might. Thank you very much.
Dr. Rob's wife donated $1 on Streamlabs. Rob, if I squeeze your nipples, will milk come out?
All right, here's the countdown. 10.
Sorry, you didn't hear that
9.
question? I think you just ignored it.
8. 7. 6.
It would be very funny
5.
if somebody donated to me on Streamlabs.
4. 3. 2. 1. We're turning off the stream. We're going to play PUBG. Why are you making a weird face? We're done. We're finished. Game's over. Jigs up.
Okay. All right, ladies and gents, thank you for joining. Roberto and I are going to play some PUBG.
Hang up and call me on Discord.
I'll record it and we'll post it on my gaming channel, and you'll get the privilege of seeing it. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Rob's wife, for donating. Thank you, Sarah, as always, for everything, and thank you, everybody else. Highly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you, everything. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for being against Rob.
I can't hear you. Hold on.
Because that's if you're against Rob and for me, that's the entire dynamic. And we need to continue doing that. That's what is the whole quality of everything here. So thank you for inspiration. Thank you for your vote of confidence. And I will see you again very, very soon. Mwah. Thank you and goodbye.